We are leaving to the gym right now, so I'm gonna make myself a quick pre-workout meal. There's 1 gram of protein per 10 milliliters, so 100 milliliters is 10 grams of protein. So we'll do 40 grams of protein, which is 400 milliliters. Cook really quickly. Ta-da! So 1 whole egg and 407 milliliters of egg whites. So now we're gonna put some Tabasco. I can't eat my food plain anymore. It's starting to get a bit difficult now, the diet. So just 2 drops like that. Serious discovery made, guys. Put caramel syrup in your Americano, your iced Americano, hot Americano, whatever it is. Oh my god. Guys, it's really good. I'm not even kidding. This isn't all I'm gonna be having, so I'm just gonna be having this omelet, if you could call it that, egg white omelet, and then I'll go have a go grab that in a second. Yes, we got the peanut butter. Anything peanut butter is just better. Which one's your favorite? Dark chocolate? Dark chocolate is pretty good.
I like peanut butter.
So anything peanut butter is the best.
Lost my headphones.
Oh, they're in your ears.
No, the other side just dropped.
Well, okay, I need to close this off. So today we're doing a scoop of Reach Realistic. How cool is that name? It's by Red 11. I really love this brand. I've only tried the products twice. So yesterday I had the pre-workout. It's called a Big Noise. So yeah, their branding is just, yeah, I love it. But yeah, I already had the scoop down here and no pre-workout today, just BCAs, and we're gonna train some chest and triceps. So let's get into it, guys. What I've been doing lately is I haven't been listening to any music during my cardio or my training because I just want to train my mind to, like, you know, I just want to, like, be in it. I want to be fully in it, be fully present, and I just don't want any distractions. So it's been working because, you know, when you start listening to music every cardio session, every workout, when you don't have it, you just can't go without it. So I don't like to have these things, I guess. So that's what I'm doing. So before we start doing any movements, any exercises, we're gonna warm up first. So I'm gonna go look for a resistance band that I'm gonna warm up with. So I'll be back in a second. Bye-bye. So we found the band, guys. You know, we wanna minimize the risk of injury, especially now where we're only 8 weeks out. We've been dieting for 3 weeks already. This is gonna help open the rotator cuff, so you don't get rotator cuff injuries. You just want to open it up. I just drove here as well, so our shoulder blades are all hunched up, so we want to open it up, which is best achieved using resistance bands. And just remember, guys, you don't want to do any static stretching, so only dynamic stretching, which is just getting the blood into the muscle, not stretching it like nothing like this. No static stretching, guys. Do always a couple warm-up sets, anywhere between 2 and 4. So I'll do another set with 135 here. So this is my last warm-up set. Not gonna do many reps here. Just want to keep on my strength. I'm just trying to get the feel for the weights. I'm not used to counting in pounds here. I'm used to counting in kilos, so it's still a bit weird. First set, shooting for anywhere between 6 to 8 reps. We'll do 4 sets here. So. So we're not losing any strength, which is really, really good. Been in deficit for 3 weeks with only one day of a refeed surplus day, so that's really good. Alright guys, so my mental cues when I do any chest exercise in general, but specifically on this incline bench press, what I do is first plant my feet under my knees, sliding on my toes, keep it tight, push it to the ground, then I go back on the bench, scapula back, down, keep it like this. Arms up. Big breath. Looks like we're actually getting stronger. Why? You don't want to rush your sets, so I'm taking between 2 to 3 minutes per set because this is our first exercise and it is always gonna start with the compound movement, especially for me. Especially if you're a natural lifter, you always want to start with a compound movement. You want to do the heavy exercises. This is gonna make your muscles, give your muscles pretty much a reason to stay because you don't want to lighten the load. This is what builds pretty much the dense looking muscle. Not all the isolation movements. That's great, but that's for the later stages of the workout. But first exercise is always going to be compound movement, guys. So my one just happens to be incline barbell press because I feel like it's the most superior exercise for chest development and especially upper chest, which is what most people lack. So this is my favorite exercise for chest, pretty much. Okay, third set. That was close. Scared the camera person for a second.
I was like, oh, come on.
What up, man?
Hi.
I actually don't know what I'm gonna be doing. It's just, I don't know. I just go through the workout. I start with my incline barbell, but then suddenly my chest is telling me, you want to do a pec deck, and I actually like think about it, and it's like, yeah, I want to do a pec deck. So I don't recommend that method for like people who just started working out. It's a bit random, but after you've been training for a while and you put in the hours, you know, I've been training for like 4 years now. So after a while, it's just you kind of become like skilled at it. So. So if it's light, too easy like that, I go up by 2 stacks. If it's slightly hard, I'll go up by just 1 stack, but what you want to focus on this one is pretty much just slide pause at the bottom. When you come up, you notice how I open my hands a bit so I free up my grip and I make sure to touch my fingertips together. That way you get a peak contraction. As opposed to this, this just gives me a much better contraction, so it's what works for you. That's what works for me. And you want to control it down. Think about exactly where you're trying to grow. So this is a bit of upper chest, a little lower. So I'm focusing on specifically this portion. Because if you don't think about it, then it's not actually going to grow, guys. It's just not good enough to just go through the motions. You know, anybody can go through the motions, but if you don't have a mind-muscle connection, you won't target the portions you actually want to grow, guys. So the technique I use to increase the blood flow into the chest, into whatever muscle you're working, is by doing isometric holds during a set. So like that, or in between sets, just holding and flexing your chest for like 10 seconds. So flex it as hard as you can. I don't really go to failure since we are cutting. We want to maintain the muscle, we don't want to annihilate it. So I save my failure sets for the last set of each movement. So I'm shooting for 20 reps, but I don't actually count the reps when I'm doing it. Just focusing on the technique. So now that I feel I have achieved an optimal pump, it only took me 2 exercises, but you can actually feel what kind of pump you have. So if I feel like my chest could be more pumped, I'll do another set, but I feel like this is as good as it gets. So right now it's all tight. I want to stretch it, and I want to just stretch my chest out. So we've been doing contraction movements. Now I'm going to do chest flies to really open it up. The only way you know if any exercise is for you is just do a set. Nothing too heavy, so just only 35 pounds. Do it. If it doesn't feel right, just change it. So it's that easy, guys. Don't overthink it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. Here we're just focusing on the stretch. So notice how I don't really go all the way here, because that's more contraction, the upper quarter of the rep. But my favorite thing about working out here, specifically at this gym and in this country in general, is that you sweat a whole bunch. And I just love sweating when I work out. It just really doesn't feel right when it's like you're working in an AC, cold ass, commercial gym and you just don't sweat. You just don't feel it. But I don't know how people do it. But the thing is, if you're sweating so much, you want to make sure you're replacing all these fluids with water. That's what I think, a lot of water. But the only downside to that is that I like to practice posing after the workout, but because I'm so bloated from the water, it's a bit hard to do the twist that you did for men's physique, because you're very like watery. A unilateral movement always. The weight the same. Do one more heavy set. Contrary to popular belief, this decline press doesn't actually work the lower pec only. You can work a lot of the upper pec and upper pec only if you, depending on how you do it, guys. It's all about the angle. So I'm sitting a bit lower, and you notice how. Okay, I'll talk as I go. So when you press it, shoulder blades down. Press it up. When you come down, you're gonna slightly like dig under and then under. I can't really explain it, you just have to see what I'm doing. Like, you're kind of digging down. Under. Maybe do some rest pausing. It's okay to flare elbows a little bit on the isolation movements like this, but I won't really flare my elbows on my compound lift. But if you want to flare it, you gotta make sure your technique is perfect, or else you can injure your pec tendon, which I've done before. So technique is always number one. The best is always gonna be perfect technique and heaviest weight that you can perform with the perfect technique. So it goes hand in hand, guys. You can't have, go ballistic heavy, but using shitty form. You want to have perfect form and also really heavy weights. Because sometimes, like, people might misunderstand, like, if you're using perfect form, it means you have to lower the weights. That's not true. You can use the same weights, but just adjust your technique. That's the way to progress, guys. So instead of increasing the weights or doing drop sets or whatever, just by fine-tuning your technique, you're actually making progress. So arms are a strong point for me. I have like dominant arms. So what I'm doing is, it's all about reps, trying to keep the volume high. I don't know if you guys can hear me, so I'm going to speak up a bit, but it's all about volume now. For arms, you just want to maintain them and just, build the cuts. So we'll do only unilateral push arm. So I'm going to start with my weaker side. So I'm going to go non-stop, like 4 sets. It up. favorite and most favorite tricep exercise, but it requires the technique, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So there we go. So this is what I said, I've done 100 reps. Not quite 100, but same. Guys, my arms are a really strong point, so I'm not trying to get them bigger, just want to get them more cut. Technique I use to do that, but that's the chest and tricep workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. So let's see how I look. Feel a little bloated, but at least we got a really good chest and tricep pump. So let's see how we look, guys. Not too bad. Still gotta work on the men's physique poses though, but that's a work in progress for now. I'll show you guys that in a couple weeks when obliques come off. Just all my fat is held in the obliques, and this is a genetic trait. You can't choose this, so see I'm getting pretty lean everywhere else. Like I have some chest veins going on, but yeah, it's all in the obliques. And men's physique requires an insane twist, and that's really tough right now. So practicing, working on it, but I'll show you guys later. So